Barak YAHAWASHI, 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 Barak YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM KAKUDASH, Barak YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM KAKUDASH. Bless you, Yahawah. Bless you, YAHAWASHI. In the name of the Holy Spirit, double honor unto the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect of Israel. Those of you that believe in this word and truth and in sincerity. The main perk of the kingdom of heaven. The main perk, or you could say main plus, of the kingdom of heaven. Now you read in Philippians chapter 3 and verse 20, it speaks about how when YAHAWASHI returns to this earth, he shall change our vile bodies. He shall change our vile bodies, that our bodies may be fashioned like unto his glorious body. Okay? Once again, that's in Philippians 3 and 20. Philippians chapter 3 verse 20. Who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body. You know? Now if you ask me, what is the main plus or main perk, main benefit of the kingdom of heaven, is that, man, us being changed. Because once Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI changes us, gives us those new bodies, those glorified bodies, we will forever be accepted by Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. We no longer have to worry about being disconnected from our God, separated from our God, man. You know? Now, of course, there are many benefits to the kingdom of heaven. You know? It's going to be a world of our own. The kingdom of heaven is a world of our own. All right? You're not going to be subject to other nations. You're not going to be subject to payments. Because as of right now, you just live to pay bills. As of right now, you just live to pay bills. Okay? You know, you pretty much are in a race with time, which good luck with that. You know, you don't have any time. All right? You are totally without time. Even if you budget your time, you can budget your time. You can budget your money. You know, still be broke, you know, because as of right now, we are yet this day in our captivity, you know, which, you know, two scriptures I paraphrased, they're both in the book of Baruch. You know, you can go to the book of Baruch, the 3rd chapter. All right. So yeah, you know, we're living to just coexist, man. We're just coexisting in another man's society, all right, in another man's world. But see, the kingdom of heaven is a world of your own, all right. The earth is going to belong to you. There's not no goddamn Scarface blimp saying, you know in the movie Scarface, got that blimp flying by saying the world is yours. Nah, the world is actually going to be yours, man. You're going to own the whole earth, all right? And we're going back to our land, but you're going to have the whole earth too. In context of our land, each tribe is going to receive its tribal inheritance back in the land of Israel, okay? You get the blessing of seeing all the tribes united, okay? You're going to have lands, you're going to have slaves, all right? To cultivate those lands. We're going to be rulers. You're going to be rulers with YAHAWASHI, you know, joint heirs, okay? These are all a part of the benefits of the kingdom of heaven. you know. And we know Jake love women, boy. You know, Jake can't get enough of that woman. Well, in the kingdom, as the beloved elder apostle Aramla mentioned, the least thing you're gonna have is women. But above that, above women, above infinite wealth, above your palaces, okay, you're gonna have these lavish, plush palaces. All right, your face and your name is gonna be on the money. The money's gonna be gold and silver. All right, it's gonna be banners with your face on it, with your banner as a flag, you know, a standard. You know, scripture speak about standard bearers. Those are men that hold flags, you know. People gonna be holding flags up with your face on it, man. You're gonna have your own provinces. YAHAWASHI told us, since we have been faithful over a few things, little things, he's gonna make us ruler over many things, man. But above that, you know, above the Lord making you a ruler, which that's everything. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. That is everything. All right. But I'm just making mention of a particular point. Above him giving you everything is him accepting you back, man. Because by default, he's going to give you everything. Okay. Once again, in Philippians 3:20, it speaks about how he's going to change our vile body, man. All right, you're no longer subject, you know, to this flesh. You're no longer subject to wicked thoughts, thoughts that are separate from YAHAWASHI. Okay, you're no longer in a body where you pretty much wild out, you know. And we wild out in these bodies, man. And that's a part of our fight, doing this glorious work, this amazing work in these decrepit bodies, man. See, that's all for the glory of YAHAWAH, which shows you that this is a fight. You know, this is a fight because we haven't been changed yet. We haven't been changed yet. We haven't been saved yet. All right, the salvation's coming soon, but this is something that we are patiently waiting for. And believe you the scriptures, man, it's more than worth the wait. Because when the Lord finally does it, when he finally changes you, he takes your spirit out of that corruptible body, it's like unto a weight being lifted. You know? Because, you know, you read in the Apocrypha, in particular in Wisdom of Solomon, it speaks about how this corruptible body weighs down the spirit. You know? So when he changes you, he puts your spirit, with your spirit, that's really who you are. You know, you're pretty much that angel in your head, man. But you're in a vile body. You're essentially in a prison. You know? You're really in a prison. It's like we're serving 2 prison sentences. You're serving a prison sentence under Esau Edom, having to live in this man's world, once again subject to payments, and you know, you got to work these jobs. You got to do what you got to do. You know, you got to deal with all this hell around you. So this is a prison sentence, this damn matrix that we live in, but also you being in that body. All right, that body is also a prison sentence. That's why, you know, you read in Jude and also 2 Peter, it speaks about the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation. They're reserved in everlasting chains. You know, in everlasting chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment. All right. Those chains of darkness is talking about this flesh, these bodies, man. You know. But very soon, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI is going to release us from this prison. Very soon, we're going to be finished with this prison sentence, man. And yeah, ISUPK, we are looking for our release date. Because them niggas, you know, they made a video a while back. In particular, that one captain, you know, That one big ass nigga, he like a baby Yohana. But he's like, you know, us hastening the day, us waiting for YAHAWASHI is like a man looking for his release date. Yeah, we are looking for our release date. What, you want to stay here in this captivity? Hey, you list a lot of these camps, man, they're bug outs, man. A lot of leaders of these camps, they're fucking bug outs. And they don't want YAHAWASHI to come back. Because YAHAWASHI coming back, that puts an end to their paper, man. Not money, their paper. You know? Anyway, I pray this is edifying, man. Kahalayumla, Allah Hayyana wa Abdanawa, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHWAH SHAI, BAHASHAM RAKAKWADASH, Shalom to the next video.